The Duke of York has been cancelled as a member of the royal family on dubious grounds, Ghislaine Maxwell's brother has claimed. Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein's ex-girlfriend, is facing trial in New York for allegedly recruiting minors for the disgraced pedophile financier to sexually abuse from 1994 to 2004. She denies the allegations. Her brother Ian Maxwell today said that he hopes that she will be exonerated at the end of her trial and that will in some way assist Prince Andrew clear his own name from the charges that he too is facing. Speaking to LBC's Nick Ferrari today, Mr. Maxwell was also asked if he had ever discussed his sister's friendship with the Queen's son. He replied, "I met Prince Andrew at my sister's home on a couple of occasions, so I didn't really need to talk to her about it. I knew they were friends, and HES found himself in this terrible position where HES effectively been cancelled as a member of the royal family, I think on very dubious grounds. So I hope that clearly my sister will be exonerated at the end of her trial and that will in some way assist Prince Andrew clear his own name from the charges that he too is facing, although those are civil charges, from a very vocal accuser of both of them, who, I might add, is not testifying at the trial, which tells you all you need to know about her credibility." Virginia Giuffre, who has filed a related civil lawsuit against Andrew but is not part of the criminal case against Maxwell, has described Epstein's former madam as a Mary Poppins figure who made young girls feel comfortable as they were being lured into the pedophile's web. She alleges that Epstein lent her out for sex with his wealthy and powerful associates, including Andrew, when she was 17. Maxwell, a friend of the royal, is known to have introduced the prince to Epstein. Ms. Giuffre has sued the Duke in New York, alleging he had sex with her more than 20 years ago when she was a minor under U.S. law. That civil lawsuit is expected to be heard before a jury in late 2022. Andrew has not been criminally charged and has unequivocally denied the allegations. Epstein died in a Brooklyn jail in 2019 as he was held on charges of the sex trafficking of minors in Florida and New York. Maxwell has been in a U.S. jail since her arrest in July last year. Her brother previously said his sister is in effective isolation at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, where she is being held in a 6 feet by 9 feet cell that has no natural light and is equipped with a toilet and a concrete bed. Court documents suggest Maxwell will challenge the accusations against her by claiming the alleged victims may have false or distorted memories. The full indictment against her lists 6 charges, including conspiracy to entice minors to travel to engage in illegal sex acts, enticement of a minor to travel to engage in illegal sex acts, and conspiracy to transport minors with intent to engage in criminal sexual activity. Maxwell is also accused of transporting a minor with the intent to engage in criminal sexual activity, sex trafficking conspiracy, and sex trafficking of a minor. The defendant is further alleged to have lied under oath by hiding her participation in Epstein's offenses during a separate civil case. Opening statements in the trial are due to begin on Monday and the trial is expected to last for 6 weeks. Staff wanted in school holidays. How Ghislaine Maxwell launched hiring drive for recruits to answer phones when she allegedly trafficked girls for Jeffrey Epstein. Ghislaine Maxwell placed job adverts for recruits to answer phones during school holidays when she allegedly trafficked girls for Jeffrey Epstein, the Daily Mail can reveal today. The adverts were placed in newspapers in Palm Beach, Florida, where Epstein had a mansion, in January 1997. Job seekers were given a phone number to call Miss Maxwell. The number matches the one Maxwell gave to police when she was stopped for a driving offense in the U.S. around the same time. She was living at her former boyfriend Epstein's house of sin at 358 El Brillo Way, Palm Beach. Details of the 3 job adverts in the Palm Beach Post and the Palm Beach Daily News emerged on the eve of Maxwell's trial in New York for allegedly sex trafficking children for the pedophile American financier. The 12 jurors and 6 alternates who will decide Maxwell's fate will be officially seated today at a courthouse in Thurgood Marshall, U.S. Courthouse in Lower Manhattan. Ghislaine has pleaded not guilty to 6 counts, which include enticement of minors and sex trafficking of children between 1994 and 2004, and faces up to 80 years in prison if convicted.